Now let's tie together all these things we've learned about DNS. Here I have a packet trace of my computer doing an NS lookup on parks.ca.gov. We'll talk about packet traces in a later module, but for now you just need to know that this is a log of everything that happened on the network. In the first line, we have my computer ask its DNS server what the address for parks.ca.gov is, and it's looking for record type A. In the second line, the DNS server goes and asks the root name server, do you know where parks.ca.gov is? It's asking for an A record. In the third line, one of the root name servers responded and said, basically it's saying, I don't know where parks.ca.gov is, but here are all the authoritative name servers for .gov. And you can see there the name server type records, and here is the locations of those name servers. It also includes the additional records of all of those name servers and their IP addresses. So we can see that is one of the name servers for the .gov namespace. We also see its TTL is listed as 2 days. Generally speaking, the higher level the domain, so the root name servers, the top level domain name servers, have longer TTLs than A records down at the very bottom. So then my DNS server goes and queries one of those .gov name servers and asks it the question it's been asking this entire time. Do you have an A record for parks.ca.gov? One of the .gov name servers responds with the authoritative name servers for ca.gov. So it passes along the name servers for the ca.gov namespace. You can see there's 3 of them. Here they are. And it also returns those addresses for each of them. Then my name server goes and asks the same question, do you have an A record for parks.ca.gov? Now at this point, the ca.gov name servers could have the A records for parks.ca.gov. The reason I chose this example is parks.ca.gov is actually split out into separate DNS servers than the root of ca.gov. So the ca.gov name server responds with, here are the 3 name servers for parks.ca.gov. We then go ask one of those name servers the exact same question again. One of the parks.ca.gov name servers is actually authoritative for parks.ca.gov, so it has the A record, and here is the record we've been looking for this entire time. We can see here that its TTL is only 1 hour. So I'll be able to cache this information for 1 hour before I have to ask again to make sure that the information is not changed. My DNS server then returns that information to the client computer that originally asked the question. One interesting thing to note from this process is that although it took a long time to walk through it manually, it only took 0.3 seconds for that entire transaction to take place. Now remember, all of this information was cached. And to show how that works, I did the exact same query again just moments later, and I did a packet trace. And here we can see that my computer asked its DNS server that exact same question. Do you have the A record for parks.ca.gov? And my DNS server was able to immediately respond with the answer because it already had that information cached. You notice the TTL on this is only 59 minutes and 27 seconds because 33 seconds had passed since it originally got that information. And actually, to even make this happen, I had to clear the cache on the computer that was originally asking. This 110.51, I cleared its DNS cache before I made this query. Otherwise, it would have already had that information and we would have seen nothing happen in the packet trace.